Good evening to yins all. I ain't talked to yins in a couple of days. I've had my own affairs to take care of, but I've missed getting you tickled. I tell you, I'm excited tonight. The Walking Dead come back on. I don't operate that television. Don't know how to work that cable vision. The kids might get on there and watch their cartoons. They know how to switch it over from TV to video game. I can't even do that. But come 9 o'clock on Sunday nights, I'm ready to watch Walking Dead. I tell you what, don't nothing in this world scare me like all these crazy doctors and scientists that hem up in these laboratories and try to come up with ways to keep your organisms living once your heart has stopped and your soul has left your body. I don't like the thought of it, but the way they put that show together, I tell you what, it'll get you thinking. That old Carl, that's a tough little boy right there. I tell you what, he's been through it. He has seen it all. He's gonna break on somebody one of these days. He's gonna end up being a bad little somebody. Now, I don't know what happened to that short-haired woman that was on there. I liked her so good. But I tell you what, the governor, he tricked me. He did me dirty. I fell in love with the governor after he come back on there, lost his town and all that, and they brought his daughter into it. You know, they showed you this sad side of the governor. I wasn't expecting it. I had a little heart for the man. But I tell you what, after what he did to Herschel, ain't wasn't nothing could get me tickled like watch him laying there on the ground. He was gone and I was glad about it. He had me fooled for a while. I was defending him. I was taking up for him. But I think if something ever happened and these crazy scientists and doctors or whatnot that's hemmed up in these labs are working on all this craziness, ever let something like this out, and it really starts happening, when the zombie apocalypse gets here to where I'm at, I want to be a Michonne. Michonne is a bad mama jamma. I tell you, if she wanted to, she could have a whole army of zombies follow her everywhere she goes and get anything she wants. They don't offer to touch her. But I think it's only when she's got them ones on the strings, 'cause I think I've seen her gone after a time or two if I ain't mistaken. Either way, she flipped nutshells and started chopping them all to pieces. They wasn't even offering her to take a bite of her. Makes you think, don't it? I tell you, you got to prepare yourself. Something like this may never happen. It may never even take place. But just the fact that these crazy people sit up in these laboratories and try to keep things going once the good Lord needs us gone, that's when you got to stop worrying. Start worrying. God, that was gonna be good. I messed it up. I might just post it anyway. Anyhow, point is, if I was gonna go down in the zombie apocalypse, I'd do it just like her. No fear, chopping them heads off. Ain't got to be like old poor Daryl and chasing them arrows down before it runs out. Well, anyhow, I've had enough talk about it. I get riled up. You start talking about The Walking Dead. Like I said, I don't watch TV. That thing don't come on for me. But when this show starts, I'm there and I'm ready to watch it. So you just remember, when it comes time for the zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna be there chopping them down.